Now stand by, wide awakers.
We're wide awake. It's good to know you're ready and you're wide awake. So on your marks and get set, go. It's whack today, no school today. Here's what you've got to do. Forget the post, put down your toes, see what we've got for you. Oh, whack today, what's that? Wait and see. Who's on fire now? Stay tuned. Okay, let's go.
Timmy Mallett's here. Timmy Mallett's here. You know, I haven't seen Timmy Mallett for a year and a half.
Marvellous.
At least. How are you, Timmy?
Oh, utterly, utterly, utterly.
I love the way that you wear that thing still after all these years on your head, that mallet.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering if people do accost you on the street because of it.
They do tend to say, "Hey, Mr. Mallett, where's your mallet?"
But also, you've still got the funky glasses.
You've got to have those.
Slightly toned down, but
Marvellous.
still very funky with the kind of 60s swirls he's got.
Oh, is that what it is?
I have known Timmy forever and a day, and I really can't fathom him out at all.
Neither can I.
No, and I don't know what it is that makes you tick, because here you are. See, now, when I got into my 40s, I thought, I'll only be half zany.
Did you?
Yeah, and so I'm only half zany now,
okay.
but you are still full zany.
Yeah, you got to live it and love it.
Why?
Oh, because it's part of life, and life's rich tapestry. Get out there and live it and love it.
Yeah, but you're for real as well. I mean, whenever I see you, you're always consistently the same. You put people in a good mood, you're in a good frame of mind yourself, you don't care what people think of you. How did you get like that?
It's either a thick skin, or it's just a smile on your face and a smile in your heart.
For people that don't know, tell folk how you started, because I remember you on BBC Radio Oxford when me and my chums were over at another radio station quite nearby, right? So that's when we first got
I was
to know
Timmy
you.
on the tranny.
You were Timmy on the tranny. And how did you manage to make the transition from radio to television? And then how did you develop that persona with the mallet and everything?
I think it's about being in the right place at the right time, isn't it? And opportunities come your way, there's a knock at the door and they say, now, how about trying something like this? And you think, OK, that's slightly out of my comfort zone, that's a little different, let's try it. I mean, you don't plan these things, do you?
Some do.
Well, Roland Rat left, basically, and so I was
Left a gap.
I was his replacement.
I'm not sure that was a real rat.
Oh, wasn't it?
No.
Oh.
I think it was somebody doing a voice and like a puppet almost. What was TVAM like in those days?
It was a fantastic place to work, one of the best places I've ever worked.
But I hear it was all tense because some people were on a mission and some people got fired, some people didn't, and the whole concept of it got lost along the way.
It was a very exciting place to be because nobody had seen breakfast TV before, so you could be experimental and creative. So coming on doing the Wide Awake Club and Whack-A-Day was really exciting to try something different. We're sitting around in the office one day, they said, let's do this word association game. You know, we could have a mallet. Oh, Mallett's mallet. You know, Timmy Mallett. Mallett's mallet. And, you know, bash him on the head and let's give it a go. And the producer said, he said, are you all right with this? I said, why? He said, well, because you'll have the mallet forever. Really? I thought it'd last a month, you know, and that'd be the end of
I
it.
see something pink sticking out of your bag as we speak.
I don't go anywhere without the mallet, Jenny. I've always got the mallet with me. It's a great privilege.
Do you ever think to yourself, why am I still doing this? Or do you just think, oh, this is great fun?
I look forward to all the new opportunities that come along. I mean, Itsy Bitsy came out of the blue with a phone call from Andrew Lloyd Webber saying, you know, how do you fancy doing this song? I said, well, I normally just, you know, go blah and bash people on the head. He said, well, why don't you try singing and give it a go? And that led to a round-the-world hit, a number one around the world. I'm rather proud of that.
And you think he'd have put you on the stage as well, while he was at it. You could have been a Maria, couldn't you?
Oh, I think it would have been easy.
Actually, I was
with
going
the
to say,
sound of
have you ever
music.
thought of doing a musical, or have you ever thought of doing even more serious acting, or would that just not be you?
Oh, it'd be good fun to do. But I think people would be a little surprised. And I think, actually, it's the surprise element that's always exciting with a new opportunity, isn't it?
I think you're a great British eccentric, no question about it.
Thank you.
The Beeps are adventurous, fun-loving, egg-like characters. They're bossy, brainy, nosy, sleepy, and smelly above all.
Me. I am Smelly Bee.
Okay, Tom Baker narrates the series. Of course he does. So, what's
Well, they
going
started off as the Waterlots, but that doesn't translate into other languages around the world, so they came up with this universal thing called the Beeps. And I am Smelly, pursued by this cloud called Drozzle, who drizzles all over me, and there's a bunch of sock roaches that live in the laundry basket. It's utterly nuts.
But you're smelly as yourself? No, but
I am
the
the character
beeps.
Smelly.
you're a beep smelly.
Yeah, it's quite
So
something.
do we feel there are merchandising opportunities with
What,
the
to be smelly?
Certainly that.
I've cornered that one.
I mean, can we buy our very own smelly beep?
I've no idea.
Well, so now here it is. You can hear Timmy voicing Smelly Beep in The Beeps.
Yes.
On Channel 5. It's weekday mornings at 7:20. So I see what they're doing there.
Yes.
They're putting you on at the time that you used to be on
Oh,
GMTV.
is that what it is?
Yeah.
Now, you see, I never thought of that.
Timmy Mallett, everybody. We love him. Timmy Mallett.
Oh.
Timmy Mallett. You can't get a nicer man than that or a funnier man.
By now, stay tuned. Okay, let's go.
It really does bring back some great memories.